Hey guys, Alex from AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm bringing you my quick review and breakdown of the Flowmaster 4-inch angle cut round exhaust tip in black ceramic stainless steel with a 3-inch connection fitting the 1997 through current F150. So in this video, I'm going to give a quick overview of who this exhaust tip is going to appeal to, the construction and materials that went into this, what you should expect to be spending, and then we're going to take a very quick look at what's entailed to get this installed on your truck, where I'm going to be giving this an incredibly easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and less than 15 minutes to get this on. But I will mention that if you are intending on putting this on your stock exhaust system, there will be the slightest amount of cutting, and I'll have a little bit more for you on that later. So the Flowmaster 4-inch exhaust tip that I have here today should definitely appeal to any F150 owner out there that's looking to replace their old, worn out, beaten up tip to get into something that's going to have a little bit more flair, and especially for the truck owners out there that just dig that blacked out theme. So additionally, this might also appeal to truck owners out there that are already running an aftermarket catback but just aren't too happy with the tip that came with their system. Not only that, this might be a great option for any owner out there that likes the sound and tone of their factory exhaust system, but just wants to change it up in terms of the looks department. So to piggyback onto the sound and tone here, I'm sure you maybe at some point or another thought about, would an exhaust tip actually make my exhaust sound differently? You may have seen a couple videos on YouTube with guys literally just sticking this onto their existing system, and don't get me wrong, I heard it too. I know it changes a little bit, but this is only going to be for looks and aesthetics. This is not going to change the sound of your system at all. So in terms of the construction and materials utilized by Flowmaster here, it's evident right out of the box that this is definitely a very well built part. Not only does it look good, but it just has that legendary Flowmaster feel, as well as attention to detail and craftsmanship. And if you've owned their parts in the past, or if you've seen them on a friend's car, you're going to know that that's going to be consistent throughout here. So looking closer, we're going to see that Flowmaster is going to be utilizing T304 stainless steel throughout here. This is not going to be a mix of aluminized steel and 409. This is going to be consistent throughout. Now 304 is going to be that much more durable and tough than 409, and that's going to be due to the chromium and nickel content used here. Flowmaster is then going to have this finished off in a really sinister and aggressive looking black ceramic finish, which in my opinion is going to mesh well with both light or dark colored trucks and just give the rear end a much needed dose of that sleeper look and feel. So in terms of the pricing here, you should expect to be spending only about $60 for this tip, which in my opinion is honestly a steal here, guys. Flowmaster makes hands down some of the best parts available for the F150 and Mustang out there today. And not only that, for such a subtle and inexpensive modification, you're going to be giving the rear end of your truck a much needed dose of aggressiveness, which again, is going to complement both light and dark colors, as well as just make you a happier owner. So switching gears to the installation portion of the video, even if we can call it that, just like I had said up top, you're going to be looking at a very straightforward 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and easily 15 to 30 minutes to get this onto your rig. I do want to mention that if you have a 2011 through current F150, the install is going to be 30 seconds to 5 minutes here. You're essentially slipping this on, tightening it down, and you're good to go. So on the flip side here, guys, if you are running an older F150, you may need to cut back your existing tip ever so slightly. I would just make sure to have a couple fresh blades and a sawzall ready, as Ford's going to be using some pretty tough materials. It might fight you a little bit, but still, all in all, you're looking at a very simple 1 out of 3 wrenches in the difficulty meter and easily 5 to 30 minutes here, no matter the year of your vehicle. All right, guys, so just to wrap things up here, some final thoughts. I definitely like this option from Flowmaster, not only based on the fact that the install is going to be a breeze, very inexpensive, but for the fact that this is honestly just going to make either an aftermarket catback or your factory catback look that much nicer, as this is just really sinister and sets off the rear end nicely. Alright guys, so that's my quick review and breakdown of the Flowmaster 4-inch angle cut round exhaust tip in black ceramic stainless with a 3-inch connection fitting your 1997 through current F150, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.